Not everybody does.
Yeah, no,
It's shocking who even said it.
these kids like go-karting.
If they're doing activities, that's a good sign.
They're doing activities, they like activities.
Yeah.
And they like family. It's good quality.
Is it really good?
Music is great. I have it on my phone.
What does your son think?
You can't even get their concert. They play at Gibson Airfield. It's completely sold out. It's big, like next to Keith Richards. There's a picture.
Where at?
Gibson Airfield.
Really?
So I was there when I have a picture of myself. Son was looking up at his holding it, so it was great. So he knows it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I couldn't believe it.
Was it our friend helping coordinate?
Not the guy, Mark Sibbett. Is his name Sibbett? He was the guy, he saw me there. It was Nick Beatty there. And the same people that shot it underneath were out there for him. Yeah, exactly. I said I wasn't winning. I knew the game. She'll do a great book.
We already got her.
Economic writer. My son? He's 16. He's going to be 18. He's going to be a gardener, I hope. I hope that he's going to no, he's going to be in Santa Monica High School, but I'm hoping that he goes to he's taking the Master Gardening program now, and I'm hoping he goes to the Land and Medicine Board. By Santa Cruz to soak it up, to do a work-study program where, not where he lives there and he takes care of the parents. I think we can work that out, and while he does that, he go to community college up there and study horticulture. He's out for 7 months. That's his thing.
Good luck.
Yeah, I
I was going to say,
know. Oh, that's what he's about. He's part of something called Climate.
Before you go, give my friends numbers. Go shake. Business life.
Kindred spirit.
Yeah. It's easy. Some days I don't even know.
You know, I don't mind if that's what you're doing. Yeah, that's okay. Before, like this. Now, you see? Look. Don't. You came back? Good. He did. He did. Ơi. Ta có xong hiểu gì? Thầm. Trước là vật chân. Tự mình đùa. Không tự mình đùa.
现在说是
300块钱东西，300块钱也得是。
想润，你能去润，去这点掉三。
哎呀。Okay. Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sangaya Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sangaya Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sangaya Maya Samaya Gyumi Shaya Raya Paya Roya Shin Maya Jaya Maya Ga Namaya Kaya Ngoya Woya Ni Soya Soya Raya Re Yaya Shaya Shaya Yaya Wa Teya Samaya Jaya Be Yamaya Laya Shaya Tsaya Lo Teya Yata Gaya Te Gaya Te Paraya
te Baya Raya Sangaya Gaya te Bodhi Soha te Yaya ta Gaya te Gaya te Baya Raya Gaya te Baya Raya Sangaya Gaya te Bodhi Soha te Yaya ta Gaya te Gaya te Raya Gaya te Raya Sangaya Gaya te Bodhi Soha. Gare Dongda Jin Yun Wanda Mende Neve Janda Trawa Da Tumban Rikin Pensu Soch Trashi De Jan Tendera De Le Yo Sa Ege Beje Shuye Me Do Chang Rero Le Ye Ye De Jen Bo Wande Sanji Jen Do Me Bo Ye Kin La Shebar Yo Edam Hanguru Ren Mandala Gane Adaya Ame Sanganje Chedan Soje Chonan Shankyo Bada Dane Shabsunke Dage Cheke Jephe Sonamanje Dola Pensha Sanje Dobar Sho Sanje Chedan Soje Chonan Shankyo Bada Dane Shabsunke Dage Jeke Jebe Sonamje Dola Pensha Sanje Dobar Sho Sanje Chedan Soje Chonamala Shankyo Bardo Dane Shabsumje Dage Jeke Jebe Sonamje Dola Pensha Sanje Dobar Yo. So now, today also, we are together here for the Dharma session. So, to giving teaching of the Dharma and listen to the teaching of the Dharma. For that, we need to make a good motivation, a beginning and during the session, try to concentrate, teachers also concentration for teaching, and also listeners also concentrating for the to receive the teaching. And then we need also dedication for the to great enlightenment. For that transformation we do. So anyways, now I think it's really we need to think about all the time. We are now in the human being's place. It's not too good, not too bad, from samsara, life. Not too good means over us, like formless gods, and also with form, different kind of 17 also gods around. They are, during the lifetime, extremely much better than we do. But they don't have much opportunity. Of course, formless gods, they don't have anything opportunity. Because bodhisattvas will not wish to reborn in the formless goddess realms, no. Because bodhisattvas being with sentient beings for the true teaching. So formless gods, they don't have form. So see, they don't have eyes, ears. How can we give teaching? So that's why I think Bodhisattvas not wish to reborn in the formless gods. Therefore, they don't have my opportunity. With form, goddess rounds, goddess and goddesses, during the lifetimes, wonderful. No worried, everything is, just like all the time, like a very great party or something like this. Which we have great party also, even during the party also, fighting, suffering, pain, happiness, they good. But they don't have like this of there, no. So that's it. Then also 6 different goddess rounds with the included desire rounds for us. We are desire rounds. There's different 6 rounds, like a samsara. This different 6 sessions or 6 rounds. Those are during the lifetime is okay, but still after that, when finish the karma of the rebound there, finish, then also they have tremendous. Also they have bad karmas. So the result of that can go down. So it's continually, just like a well, going like this in the samsara, high up, middle, down, like this. Then also, we are middle. The unfortunate round, like the hell rounds, hungry ghosts rounds, animals round. We are much better than those. Life, during life, much better than of those. But if you compare to a high in the samsara high rounds, like I said, of those, we are for the physically, yes. But we have mostly the opportunity to learn the Dharma much better than any other 5 different rounds. So we are here now. So therefore I think we have great opportunity, but we don't recognition of that, I think. Always we hussy-bussy thinking hussy-bussy is working, hussy-bussy is around. Everything we are doing. So for this, we should be, really it is, we need. We had everything. Many times we was highest goddess and goddess around in samsara. We had been already there. Many times. Really it is. Everybody, we are everybody. Even mosquitoes. This time is mosquitoes' lives, but there was many times as in the goddess and goddess realms. They are not stable. Samsara life is not stable, just like a well. Well, car will sometimes goes down, up, like that. So those we had that. So then we don't remember those. Sometimes people think, even negative action. I never did before. Maybe experiment. We had tremendous experiment already. Don't need to do it again. No. The example. If you have last month, whatever you have, some sort of pleasure. You don't just like dream. Today you think about it. No feeling. You don't have feeling, no. Just like dream. When we have dream, remember of dreams, but nothing nothing to show. Same way. Really. We did everything. So that's why I think, so everything is, like some sort of happiness, joy, pleasure. We had tremendous, we had already through the God's realms. Formless gods and just like sleeping. They have also no suffer, no. Not much enjoy or either. But 17 different kind of gods realms, they have tremendous, they have some sort of happiness that we had already. Example, like last week, whatever you have a good feeling, some, enjoyment for samsara. Nothing happened today. Just only, it's like dream. Even yesterday, or do we have a joy, enjoyment by food, with a company with people, or whatever you have a singing, dancing, by singing, dancing, enjoy. But today, nothing. You don't have feeling either, no. So that's why I think some sort of pleasure is not stable, not certain. Changing. Also we had also tremendous bad experience also. When we was born in the hell realms, tremendous we had difficult. But those are also, we don't remember. If we remember of that, we don't want to do anything negative action. No, because when we was born in the beginning, we know already why I myself be here. What is that? Beginning? No, because I made a negative action. That or those. But then, second time, too much suffer. No those. Don't remember. So anyways, we have experience. People think, the experience. We don't need experience. Samsara, good experience, bad experience. We need experience, real, positive experience, yes. Like experience meditation, good thoughts, good action of body, speech, and mind. That's what we need. Try to make it. That's what make it help to us. So I think this really, we need thoughts of the samsara. Really, we need to think about it. Think about it. If we don't realize about thoughts of samsara, then very weak, or weak for the weak mind, or for the wishing become having freedom from samsara. There's no, really it is. The example, someone's very bad living condition. This is example. Someone has very bad living conditions, but they think this is great. They think this is great. They don't want to move from that. But other people, when see that, even they think maybe one day we cannot be staying this kind of a place. But some people, very bad living condition, very bad everything, like environment, everything. But they think this is good. So they don't want to move from there. So same way, if we don't see the faults of samsara, then we're not working for real. Partially we're working for free from samsara, but no real. Real, you're strongly free from samsara. So this is the base. Whatever I think what this do, whatever we have, painful, mental, difficult, physically difficult, otherwise difficult, and also whatever we have, bad things happen with us, then we need it. This is because I am in samsara. That's why happened this. That's all. That means faults of the samsara. See, that's it. So everything, suffering by sickness, suffering by, hurting by others, verbally, whatever really bad things happen with us. Those are because of I'm not the right place. That's why I'm having this difficult. So all those I think, not only 1-2 times, try to all the time. Happened with us, or happened when we see from others. Tremendous, we can see others. Others means we try to thoughts of others seeing is not just deliberate. We are not. We confession. Sorry, they are having because like me, they are in the samsara. That's why they are having. I wish for they will be free from samsara. That's what we do. So I think, very, very, I think it's really it is. See, like this injury, because this is the samsara place, no right place. You see, a right place, then should not be having that injury or cripples or nothing. So I think we need really thoughts of samsara. Even we can have nicely, living nicely, good food, but we need it. This is not forever. It is not. This is very temporary. That's what we need to think about. See, this is very temporary. Maybe sometimes we high mind. Oh, that's very great. I have it. That's no. Human beings place what even very success highly their life, or if they have but compared to other realms, like God's realms, never get it. But we had those very high. Many times we was king and queens, very high level beings. Much more than president, I think. We had already. Everyone did it. Really, everyone did it. Really. So, but then kings and queens are always not king and queens. Changing. So I think, all those are tied to understand of the karma. Karma is the action. The good action. If we did good actions, the result is also with the life is very good, If you do respect to others, that's kind of, we have next life, a good life comes with then so that's kind of, anyway, we try to think about the thoughts of samsara. That's why we want a revolution from samsara. See, when we see the thoughts of samsara, then what we do, I don't want to stay in this place. I need to be free from this. See, that's it. So that's why I think where to go, freedom place. That's like a, freedom place means freedom from the karma and the delusions. See, karma and the delusions. Karma and the delusions goes together. Delusion, we have delusion. Delusion made an karma. Karma, the action. Action came from the thoughts, bad thought, bad mind. Bad mind called delusions, What do you think of delusions? Sound is not too good for me. Delusion. What do you think? So, I think, which we have, everything is individually. Bad things happen because by themselves, they delusions made it like that. See? Not somewhere else. Not. So that's why we want to free from delusion from us. Delusion from somebody else, not delusion from my delusions, my ignorance, my anger, my attachment. I want free from my those, not somebody else, no. So that's it. Because those things made bad things for me. Really it is. Just like when we make a negative action, just like this, doing like this, somebody try to make weapons, kill them for themselves. To make weapon for the kill themselves. What do you think? Someone's making the weapons. What are you doing? I need this one because this weapons. I'm making because to kill myself. That's what you think. It's very crazy. We think crazy, but we are doing this. When we make negative action, making weapons. Weapon for kill myself means making sufferings. See, that's it. I think it's really Dharma to think about more. You use your intelligence, awareness. I think it's very important things. Meditation means all those things, really. Meditation, two different kinds of meditations. Analytical meditation and a one-pound meditation. From those two, analytical meditation is much more important, much more powerful than one-pound meditation. We had one-pound meditation last. We had already, everybody really. We had a result of one-pound meditation. We have come about in practice we had before. Because when, like God is around, like 17, Pom Ram and the God is around, be there with meditation, come about in meditation. So that's it. Without them come about in meditation, will not be reborn there. But we had already. Analytical meditation, like meditation of the shunyata, Not shunyata. Meditation of the, yes. And also like bodhicitta. We need analytical meditation. How, why? We need analytical meditation means try to get the reasons. What, why, how? To get reasons. You see? Example, when we do bodhicitta, we want bodhicitta to be Bodhicitta to be born with us. Why? Because we want to become a being Buddha. Without a bodhicitta, will not become a being Buddha. Then another one also question come up. Why you wish to become a being Buddha? Why? Then I want to help to the all other thinking without discrimination. That's Buddha does. Why you want to help to the you wishing for to help to the others without discrimination? Why? Then answer is they are very kind to me. They're very kind to me. Okay, then do you have enemies? Yes. Someone fighting to you, someone hurting to you? Yes. That person very kind to you? Yes. How? This term, hurting and this. Yes. Hurting and benefit, not same time. This person, many times, my best friends, parents, has been already before lifetime. That's why I need. Even this lifetime, whatever doesn't matter. Many lifetimes it was very kind to me. That's then how do you know? Then also, this analytical matter means this. Just go through this. Really, it is. There's no try to think about the giving answer yourself. That's what needed. How you know? They are a long time before come to you. I know. My life is numberless. The beginning is. There is also numberless. One friend, one parent, not all the time with me. Changing. Through that was I understood. It has been. They hurting and they benefiting. If compare, maybe 1 million time, maybe they happen to us. Maybe 1,000 times, maybe hurt. Even that, really. Think about it. 100 times if they help to me, but 1-2 times they hurt to me. How do you know? You see from society. That's what you see. When they hurt 1-2 times, then they don't see each other. Not hurting. Everything benefit because from others. Everything, even my best body, from my side, most important is my body. This one came from others. They eat food, clothing, shelter, everything. 100,000 millions work for us. Each of us, really it is. Farmers work for us. Everything. Foods came from farmers. Somebody was collecting from that all the ways to come to the supermarket. Even supermarket also very easy for us. They made it work for us. Labels, you don't need to look around like this. Very easy ways this modern time. What do you want? What kind of you need food? Tea place, sugar. They very easy. They did. Really it is. We are everything is from others. Really. Maybe you think I bought it. Yes, you bought it, but money came from where? think about it. Analytical meditation, really this way is then really go deep to the Dharma. It's no like hair, top of the hair or hair, huh? Hairs,
On top of the head.
yeah, like top of the water. That's not go sinking, We need to go through more to get results. That's why analytical meditation is very, very important things. Really it is. So others are very important. Really it is. That's why I say Buddha himself says, Joe Senkim is holy masters pray to us. Joe means very high level respect to those sentient beings. It's really not only human beings, including any animals, help beings. We can do compassion for all those, If there are no suffering beings, how we get compassion? Only word compassion? Maybe yes, that's without object, is it? Word compassion. Compassion. Loving kindness. But need to be object. Compassion. When we do compassion, need to be object. Object of the compassion is suffering being. We think about it. Really. Very strong wish to be free from that suffering. So that's what we're doing. So that's why I think everyone is really very dear for us. Very dear for us. Even someone's, boxing to here, even that person dear for us. Really. Doesn't matter. Really. Doesn't matter. Criticize. Whatever they do, sorry for them. We don't take anything negative thoughts for them. No. We try to compassion and try to think about it. One day that person could be changing mind. So we wish for that. So that's kind of really is a think about it. So meditation is really, it is like this kind of, just relax and like this. Everything is nothing in mind. That's not meditation really. Realizing. So think about it. Time spending for the real good result. That's what I need. So that's good. This is the very important thing, I think. Because really we are really so much attached to the form, sound, taste, smell, those are then just like during the time, yes, there's physical, but when finish, yesterday something happened, today nothing to show. Nothing to show. Therefore, for those we are not fighting. We are not fighting, I think. So, don't make the negative action for those. See, sometimes you can, we can eat the, good food, yes. taste food. You can do that. But this is, I wish for all the time like this, we're not working for that. We're not. It's good. But we're not attached to it, attached to that. So that's one. Very important thing. I think those things, okay? So now that is we all, I thought maybe it's very quite important, yes. So because all those samsara, I thought, everything is, happiness, enjoyment, everything, just like dream. Just like dream means, when has during the action, yes, there is no dream, it is real. But afterwards, then, like like dream, nothing to show. Nothing to show. So think about it. Okay. Now I think we go back to the
We are on the bottom of page 84 in the Brown Book, and starting the new heading, the greatness of allowing all the scriptures to present themselves to you as instructions.
What's say?
The greatness of allowing all the scriptures to present themselves to you as instructions.
Okay. That means all those scripture means all those, is he? Said all those?
Yes.
All those scripture means
All the scriptures.
all scripture. Means what kind of scripture? And the bookstore, all books are
all the subject matter of the three scopes.
yeah, that's good. Yes.
The development of bodhicitta, 6 perfections.
Okay, good. Means those 3 scopes,
Yeah.
or three baskets, or 3 scopes.
I think different. 3 scopes.
In this case, what's say?
The 3 scopes, all the subject matter of the 3 scopes.
Oh, good. The 3 scopes means with another Shibu Chinding Chungsum, means a small person, medium person, big person. Then, do you have a book? Then?
Start the new heading.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have not met with this system of the stages of the path to enlightenment, all the scriptures...
This is a very important thing. You think a small scope, small... This is more... if you do practice this one, not go through to the great enlightenment, it's just wrong. All those... This is any kind of first small scope, medium scope, all those are to get the great enlightenment of Buddhahood, great enlightenment. Then,
if you have not met with this system...
Okay, maybe this way. So you have to think about it, Maybe like from the Lam Rim Teachings, 3 different kind of, Shavaka, someone want to, just become free from samsara only, free from samsara. So that's why they study small scope and the medium scope, both those 2. How can be through this to get the enlightenment? Because when they go there, when they result of that gota, then after that they move it to the high path or high scope, Not always does it stay in this small scope. When the result of the samsara, when the result of that free from samsara, they free from samsara. They have great state of the peace, yes. But they don't stay all the time there, no. No. All those are moving to end to Buddhahood. That's why any kind of teaching of the three sculptures, those are for the great enlightenment. End of the, go through, end of the, result of that great enlightenment. Then,
if you have not met with this system of the stages of the path to enlightenment, all the scriptures will not present themselves to you as instructions.
What I understand? What is saying?
If we have not met with the stages of the path to enlightenment, all the scriptures will not present themselves to you as instructions.
Okay. So that means if you don't know about all those three different kinds of sculptures, path also. So if you don't have idea, this true beginning, small one, median, this true for the become a great enlightenment place, if you name me to become a being Buddha, then only if you don't know that, then all those three sculptures are for the become a being Buddha, cannot be. My English is not good. Would you like to read again?
If you have not met with this system of the stages of the path to enlightenment.
Okay, then system of the stage of the great enlightenment, then
all the scriptures will not present themselves to you as instructions.
Yeah, this means not for the instruction for the great enlightenment, not for you. Generally, sculpture deeds, but yourself, if you don't have idea, not represent to you, or what is not benefit for you, anyways. Then.
But the supreme instructions are the victorious one's scriptures, and the great classics that comment on these scriptures.
Great sculptures, then what's that?
It says the supreme instructions are the victorious one's scriptures, and the great classics that comment on these scriptures.
What is it?
The commentary on the Buddha's scriptures.
No, the Mahayana. I think it's Mahayana. Geshe Tsultim. I mean, she be changing from God. Ta yor chama. In the tata no ne kam tata de yamar dangi tagu yamar.
That's right at the beginning of the greatness of allowing all the scriptures to present themselves as instructions.
Oh yeah.
The commentaries.
Oh yeah. First of all, I think these are very important things, When you get teaching or when you study one thing, and then when you do meditation, if you don't use that one, something else did. That's not so good, Like the horse racing, the taming of the horse, something else. The real, I think, I don't know here, but when they do horse racing, where they need to horse racing, that place, training also that place. But training one place, another place, real is, horse riding, another place, they not benefit much.
They train on one track, but then race on another.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So that's kind of, when we do study or everything, this is for the practice. When you learn something, but when you do practice something else, if you do, then other way around, you know, which example is which horse riding, you know, training of the horse and also rising in the not same place, you know, different places. So not benefit for much. I think this one you got already or not?
No, it's on the next page actually.
Okay, that's okay. The same kind of.
Shall we keep reading?
Same kind of. Yeah.
We're right at the start of the greatness allowing you
Next pages.
all the scriptures to present themselves as instructions.
I think that's all I read or I said already. Because won't die anywhere for skull. That's what I said already. Then now.
But the supreme instructions are the victorious one's scriptures and the great classics that comment on these scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
There has never in this world been a better teacher than Shakyamuni Buddha, the Bhagavan, the transcendent, fully accomplished destroyer of all defilements. His scriptures are the best instructions of all. Maitreya's sublime continuum of the great vehicle says, what scholar in this world is greater than the victorious one?
Oh yeah, okay. This one saying that you're reading like that. If you don't see if you don't catch the also like a great Lam Rim like this, if you don't meet it, if you don't see this, then very difficult. All those scriptures are for the one person become a being Buddha. Difficult to know that, say that, okay? Okay, then the best the introduction or instruction, yes. Best instruction is the which Buddha giving teaching. Those are which Buddha did teaching. Those are the best instruction. You see, that's all. I think English try to make it.
It says supreme instruction.
Oh, supreme, yes. There's no hide in that. Hide in that. No one there. Then also Indian masters and also great masters did a commentary of those victorious teachings. You see that, is it?
Yes, the victorious one's teachings.
Oh yeah. So that means Nagarjuna's teaching, Maitreya's teaching, Shankara's teaching, all those Mahasiddhas, from the which we are learning. There's also Lam Rim, Rinpoche's Lam Rim Chemo. All those, everything, those are the commentary of the Buddha's teachings. So then, I think yes, of course, yes. Yeah, they're very mad. In this world, the excellent to teach or to instruction, giving instruction, excellent one, is the Buddha. No higher than there, no existing. Higher than Buddha, there no existing. Say that, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. The Dangachan's even instruction, they soon chose to buy this. Though there are many instructions for the great enlightenment, but Buddha's instruction is the best one. See that? Then
Best instruction.
yeah. Now it is only chose to buy this. Then what Vidya says, Julama means I think center of the highest door. What is it?
What scholar in this world is greater than the victorious?
No, Julama then means Julama means what Vidya is quotation.
Sublime continuum of the great vehicle.
No, it's from the Vidya teachings. What say quotation there.
It says, "What scholar in this world is greater than the victorious one?
Okay.
With omniscience he knows suchness supreme."
Oh yeah. And anyway, I'm looking for. They say there's name of the Vidya teachings.
Yes.
The sublime continuum of the great vehicle.
I don't know this. Okay. Yeah,
It's English.
yeah, okay. That's not in my mind. That's coming. Okay, then.
And everything, let's see, with omniscience he knows suchness supreme, and everything the other.
Same thing. Yes, Vidya says there is no highest. The Buddhas is victorious means Buddhas. Instruction is much more better than there no any other way.
So do not tamper with anything this sage put in his own sutras.
All those meaning of the sutras or those scriptures, Buddha does know only completely to know by Buddha's mind. There are no any other ways. Then.
So do not tamper with anything that...
Therefore, I say, therefore.
I think, so do not,
So,
like
therefore, therefore.
Do not tamper with anything.
Yeah, transform means Buddha, which Buddha made or Buddha teach it. Those will not be
changed,
or those don't mistake. Yeah.
Because that would destroy Shakyamuni's system. It would harm the holy Dharma.
Then that's what happened. So that's them.
These days, no one regards the scriptures of the victorious one, for example, the translated word of Buddha, as something to be put into practice, only as something meant to be recited
in
ceremony.
So these days means this time we have Buddha's teaching. Conjure means 108 books or sometimes 103. So there's different publications. There's publication. It's different ways. It's just 108 books, you can say. Buddha's Sutta and Tantra both, altogether 108 books. These days, all those Buddha's teaching very valuable, Sutta and Tantra teachings. But when they, this really is a saying. People think when they're sick, to make feeling better, to read those. Only attitude are like this.
Only in ceremonies.
Only ceremony, yes. Those are to know, try to get the meaning, and also to do the practice of those. Mostly don't think about it. Then, commentary of this Buddha's teachings, Shinta Chenpo Mr. Then what say?
People do study the classics of the two forerunners, Nagarjuna and Asanga, that comment on these scriptures, but only so that they can quote them in debate. Even the most...
Wait. they do. That means a great college, you know. So they do. People do study the commentary of the Buddha's teaching, Nagarjuna's text, or the Nagarjuna's text, and also then with the Mateus text. Those are only during the debate. Something to baiting, to competition or something like this. And then when they do the practicing, there's another things. Looking for something else from another text. That's Polish, Polish.
Foolish.
Huh?
Foolish.
Foolish. Very poor, really.
Should I read that one?
Yeah.
Even the most learned of scholars, when about to embark on some meditation practice, do not know how to integrate any of these texts into their practice, despite their lifelong study and contemplation of them.
Yeah.
They go to people who have the reputation of being great meditators, but really know nothing, or they study some sadhanas on how to observe the conscious workings of the mind, then they slavishly meditate on these things.
Okay. This is a very, very powerful words. Really, it's for us. But we have not been there, maybe, because anyways, they study Nagarjuna's book, and also there's any kind of commentary of Buddha's teachings, high level being like Nagarjuna and the Mateus. But those are except when they debate need. so sorry, really it is. Really. Except that, not everybody's. Some, The Lonyal Tashamba churches, even they finish the study through the great monastery, Serendipity Gandhi or something like that. Even they finish the study.
The learning.
Or reading. All those, when they need to practice, then
they do not know how to integrate.
They don't try to. They cannot get to do the practice whatever they did. They study a long time, and something else. This no. So would you read it? Okay, maybe this time you read it. Okay.
Even the most learned of scholars, when about to embark on some meditation practice, do not know how to integrate any of these texts into their practice, despite their lifelong study and contemplation of them. They go to people who have the reputation of being great meditators, but really know nothing, or they study some sadhanas on how to observe the conscious workings of the mind, then they slavishly meditate on these things.
If someone does like this, then Lama Tsongkhapa says what?
And great Tsongkhapa had this to say: they have studied much, yet are poor in Dharma.
Mandu teaches, they have tremendous hearings or studies, but they are very poor Dharma.
Blame it on their not taking the scriptures as instructions.
Sura Dambarchawa maybe knows. Mandu teaches, if they lost studying, they did, but when they need to do practice, church poem is.
They didn't follow the instructions.
Follow the instruction. Or church poem is very poor. Really, it is.
poor in Dharma.
Poor, yes, Dharma. And it's something need to learn from us. The church Pompaness, that is the thoughts of all those scriptures are not scriptures are they didn't understood about scriptures are for any kind of teachings.
They did not take the scriptures as instructions.
Dharma means they don't serious. They don't really know about meaning of those scriptures. I think that's it. Mm-hmm. Even they know the meanings, but how to put it together, they didn't think about. That's why I think they have very poorly study. Yes. So that's why I think we need study, but really it's no quick way. Think about when we do meditation, what needed, what we need to think about, but it's useful. How to go antidote of negativities. That's what we need to think about. Then study is a very good study, So that's all. Then.
So that is, it is damaging not to take the scriptures as being instructions. All
those whatever those teachings are not realize of the instruction. You see, they didn't know that any kind of those scriptures are personally instruction. I think that's better. They didn't know. That's what you see. So then.
For example, there was a Geshe at our monastery who visited his homeland in Tam. He requested a Nyingma Lama for practical instruction and then meditated on the Lama's brief instruction. Because of this, the local people...
Oh, okay. Do you understand what is it? Someone's study, Geshe study. And then, when finished study, he went to the homeland. This homeland, then he wanted to meditation. There is Nyingma Lama. They not much know the meaning of the scriptures, but his meditation. So he went to this. He tried to get the instruction for the from them. This is what?
A short instruction.
Short instruction. Okay. Then what is it?
Because of this, the local people claim that Galupa Dharma is definitely only for debate, never something to be practiced.
Yeah, that's it. That's because they don't know, sorry. One person's thoughts like that. So whole thing.
And it says, I feel the Geshe set a bad example. I find this most depressing.
Yeah. Get what I'm saying. So you mean, this is the says, but what we need to know ourselves. Okay, I'm studying Lam Rim. When I need to do meditation, there's someone like this. If someone doesn't know anything, go there. Would you like give me instruction of the meditation? Same thing. He did this, but we can do it also. We should not do like that, Whatever we did, study. That's what we do, practice. Don't need it. See, that's up there.
You must put into practice anything whose meaning you have determined through study or contemplation.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Comes now. This is. What it says, read again.
You must put into practice anything whose meaning you have determined through study or contemplation.
Yeah, this is the pick up, writing down, something, make mark there. This is very great for us. Really. you must, whatever you do, study. That's when you do meditation, can be used for that. So, when you study like something, but when you do the meditation, nothing to know, or somebody else something need instruction, somebody else. Then that's just like no good study. Then.
And the meaning of whatever you practice should have been ascertained through study and contemplation. If you ascertain one thing through study and contemplation and then practice something else, it is like pointing out a racetrack to someone.
Okay, I told you this. I didn't get this English, good English. So that's all I know.
And then using another piece of land for your horse race.
That's why we don't want this one. Where we training horse, where we did training horse, if raising, where will be raise the horse rising, must be training for the horse that place. That's why it's good. So now we also same thing. But whenever we did study, when we do meditation, go through that title. Okay? Then
the great stages of the path uses these very words. Perhaps they require some explanation. You are about to hold a horse race and point out a particular place saying, this is going to be the racetrack tomorrow. Yet on the actual day of the race, you hold it somewhere else.
Say this. My English is not enough. That's I think it's.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what I say. This is the really. I think Lam Rim Teachings, I think is in there. I said then.
So if you are unable to take the scriptures as instructions, the fault is that you have not comprehended the stages of the path to enlightenment. But with this comprehension comes the knowledge that...
No, wait a minute. Sumbaresh. All those scriptures cannot be to put in the one on or for yourself. Instruction for yourself. Cannot do like that. That's why? Because you don't know the meaning of the Lam Rim, is it?
Mm-hmm. You have not comprehended the stages of the path.
This very, I think that's one program, means sentence. Very important, really it is. See? Then?
But with this comprehension comes the knowledge that all classical literature, the Victorious One scriptures, for example, can be included within the Lam Rim framework, that they are things to be completely put into practice.
Okay, wait a minute. If you understand about the Lam Rim, this means in the Lam Rim, then you will understand about meaning of the victorious the teachings, and also commentary of those, all those great commentaries of those. You understood, because those are meaning of all those meanings are in the Lam Rim. Say that, is it?
Yes. It says, but with this comprehension comes the knowledge that all classical literature, the Victorious One scriptures, for example, can be included within the Lam Rim framework. That they are the things to be completed.
Okay, wait a minute. If you study Lam Rim, then all those instructions are by Buddha or commentary of Buddha, so everything say okay, can put in the practice. Can be. You will know, or I think.
It says it in reverse here. It starts with saying if you know that all the scriptures and the commentaries are in the Lam Rim, instead of saying Lam Rim has all of the scriptures and it's just a weird sentence structure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are quite chances if you study and also if you know the meaning of the Lam Rim, then you will understanding all Buddha's teachings, the meaning of Buddha's teachings, and also commentary on Buddha's teachings, you will know. Why? Because all those are together in the Lam Rim. See, that's what I'm saying. It's complicated sometimes, translated really sometimes. I don't understand. Maybe you understood something, but sometimes these are my one, simple English, broken English, maybe better.
I think sometimes when they put too many people working on the translation, and they try to make the English perfect, it's more confusing.
Okay, now we stop here tonight, okay? That's good, very good deed. Your heart listen to teachings because of the two ways. One way is very difficult to understand of the meaning. One way is very difficult to understand my English. That's why I gave a little more time for you. 7 minutes holiday for this. It's very nice, dude. Really good. You are really good, okay? Really. We really go through. Even harder. It's very hard, but we go through. We don't lose it. We don't stop. Really it is. Before we didn't get chance for this. Never get. Numberless lives we had already, but we never get to hearing about this or think about the meaning of this. Really difficult to get it. This time, by Buddha, blessed by Buddha, blessed by lineage, all those are, we got the opportunity. So even harder, try to really it is. We says, try to get means very hard. When they work very hard like this, that means very, not of course, very strong try, When they hard something need pick up. That means very, very difficult, but try to
make a great effort.
Great effort, great effort. You see, that's good. Okay, thank you. Now we do the dedication. Oh yeah, dedication is now this. We are together. We did study Dharma, joined with Lam Rim, and by this merit, all thinking beings. I think it's like His Holy Dalai Lama and any other great masters who have long life. But they practitioners, Dharma practitioners, to have the accomplishment of practice without obstacles. In this country and in any other country, there will not happen disease, starvation, war. Everything is good preachings coming in this world. Apparently we're thinking all thinking beings free from delusions and illusions, and they become being Buddha, by which we did action of Dharma, we are together. Je Yama Ayulu Yama Teye Yasa La Yangwe Yabar Shanchu Sanchu Rambo Che Maje Bano Shejuru Ji Sheba Nyamba Mepa Wata Kone Kondo Pewer Sho Tony Tawa Rambo Che Maje Bano Shejuru Ji Sheba Nyamba Mepa Wata Kone Kondo Pewer Sho Kare Ravi Kurve Chingamatra Pendama Devo Malu Jume Ne Shere Zangwa Tenze Jatsu Ye Shabe Sente Badu Tenjur Ke Sai Ye Beje Shu Ye Medo Acham Reravana Ye Nye Jembo Vande Sanje Kendo Mede Bo Ye Rokwe Namda Kinlo Shebara Sho Edama Guru Rena Madalak Neyadaya Amen. Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Grab a cabinet, okay, go on. Wait. In this world, all those waters goes to where? In the ocean. Together in the ocean. This, all Vedas teachings, commentaries are, many of all those are come to in the Lama. Okay? That's good. Okay. Yes. Sunday. What do you think? Much better, isn't it? Therapies, you know? I do. Good. This morning I went to therapy also. Yeah.
It's still pinned?
Huh?
Still the pin
Yeah, a little bit, yes. Because now getting better. Before like this. No. Tomorrow, newspaper come to monks see there tomorrow. They ask questions like this. A newspaper or Rajiv, I don't know. Who is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they ask some to come to me. Ask the question with monks and then with me also something. Newspaper or I don't know. Any for me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then was all this. This one.